Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today we're going to do a reaction to a band I haven't heard before but has been quite requested from a lot of you guys. Is Scar Symmetry with the song Holographic Universe. I know it's just an album cover. There's no music video. There's no live footage. We're just going to check it out. It's a 9-minute song. If you are fans of Scar Symmetry and never been on this channel, just be prepared. I can be quite opinionated in my views, but I always try to be respectful in any criticism I bring forward, so that you can see where I'm coming from without ever shitting on somebody. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what we got here. See what kind of, I'm guessing it's melodic death metal. I like that electronic beginning. That cover is actually really nice. Okay, okay. Fuck yes, this is right up my alley. Oh, I love this. I love this beginning. It's kind of like, it just has me pumped now. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, that electronic, that like 70s 80s electronic Jean-Michel Jarre kind of inspirations, with the, I'm guessing it's going to be probably science fiction based lyrics, and that kind of a harsher melodic death metal kind of intro that they had there. I am digging it. Now let's see what kind of vocals transitions. I expect this song to go really different interesting places. That I didn't expect. I didn't expect there was going to be clean vocals in this song. But this reminds me of kind of like the early 2000s wave of melodic death metal that was coming out with Arch Enemy, with like all these other different bands. Um, that name, I'm trying to remember some of the. It's hard to remember some names. We're doing a reaction, and you want to on the spot remember some bands that you like and some more obscure bands. Sometimes very difficult to kind of get them on the spot. But there was like a whole wave of these kinds of bands, and I really enjoyed that uh very melodic, almost like neoclassical uh, solos or like melodies that will interject with that heavier music. So far, they're finding a really nice, interesting balance between heavy and soft to kind of have both elements there present. Yeah, this reminds me of a band that I've actually mentioned already this week, Polnish Circle, and it reminds me of this French band. Um, their whole album was basically based on a science fiction novel, and it's like 25 different songs, and it has a lot of symphonic, orchestral, kind of techno-ish melodies intermixed with their songs, and there's singing and there's growls. Yeah, I think this is less just melodic death metal, and it just has a lot more breadth in this particular band to be just put into that one box. Um, I'm enjoying the riffs and maybe the style, but at the same time, I can't say I'm like absolutely blown away or captured by this particular music. It sounds good, and I want to see where else it goes. I don't want to judge it just yet. Yeah, they're very, very playful with their songwriting and very free, I would say, where they're not afraid. I said this about Amorphous reacting earlier on the week that what I appreciate about Amorphous and what I appreciate about Scar Symmetry is they're not afraid to just try things. And even that this particular song is, I wouldn't say it's 100% working with me. I 100% appreciate the thinking and the structure of what they're like put behind their band. I'm really really appreciating it because there's a lot of thought being put into it, and you can see the heart, you can feel the heart, but you can also see the writing, the songwriting aspect in there, which I think why people were requesting this song, you like this song so much or like this band so much, because there's a lot going on here. it might not particularly click with me, but it doesn't mean that it's automatically something that sucks or something like that. Is this I can actually quite see the reason why somebody. This also reminds me of this band that I found. I think they only have one album. It's called Secrease. And it's like science. They called it science fiction metal, I think. And there's also a very very strong connection with their kind of having an electronic music mixed in with heavy metal. I thought was really interesting. But yeah, this is cool so far. Let's keep going. Yeah, they're quite skillful. All the musicians in this band, they they really know what they're doing. And like I think I was right absolutely when I said that it's gonna progress really nicely and gonna switch up really nicely, which they did, and their solos were really good. I think that might be it, yeah. Yeah, I kind of stopped it a little too late. There's a song. Um, I think it's just one of those instances where I on a logical level absolutely understand that this is actually pretty good. It's very interesting and there's thought behind the music, but I didn't connect to it like some of you guys did. And maybe because I'm not in the mood, maybe it's just not my style, whatever the reason is. But this is not really. It's like this: if it plays in the radio, I'll listen to it. But if not, I'm not gonna see listen to one of those elements. If I was listening to this on my own, I'd probably want to do a little bit further research and listen to a couple more songs before completely telling them, writing them off and saying, this band is not for me. But let me know what you think of it. What do you think of the band? what you thought of their albums, if you listen to it, how many albums they have. Is this a band that's been around for a while? I don't know. I actually don't like doing research on bands when I listen to them first. I don't need to be like, I don't care what your story is. I don't know how hard. I don't care how hard it was for you to make this band. Like, just hear me out. Like, all those things don't really matter to me. First and foremost, I have to like the music. I like the music and I like an album and I start getting into what type of things you're producing, only then will I research where you're from, who are you, what they've went through to create their music, because then I want to know everything about you. But I don't want to be trying to convince somebody, like when I tell somebody about a band, I love this band a lot because they do like philanthropic work. Well, I don't care. For me, it's music first and then everything else later, which I understand some people are opposite. For them, the whole thing is important. That's just how we interpret music very differently in music content. Very. But hopefully, you enjoyed the reaction. You enjoyed my honest approach, and out there, keep the requests coming. Have a good day.